But now, amun ingiro ko chingi nebara publicity. Last month ke barasta ke mwa kele ay konech 1 million. Damaris ka konech 1 million rain ebiro ngalala nyitulo la ye. Kanunit kabisa nemnye no amun in kagone rabinik kan chechang. Again. Tos ka ko utani go ip ACK. Kokonyo at the right time about ilenguna go petusek chigitien go ngabala ni sin about 2022. Tos kanyo at the right time anagiwa kichele organiza tagi yako muyo kositana tano ongeten way back.
Itinye Biblia enyon so manuan Mika chapter 4 verse 4.
Okay.
This so manu ejota Mika chapter 4 verse 4 or Isaiah 2:2. It's the same verse. Ko mae so guya bibule this verse konne ne makia bi ko ya magat kya Isaiah 2:2 or Micah 4:4.
Isaiah
2:2.
Okay. So la na chinge so bitege nagile moene
ke maige nai amuni mali oleke ke kosane aje as Christians ko in kikiyonji biik kikiyan makosesek chechang nia.
Okay.
Kanyoru
Isaiah 2:2 mwa gele ne kimitun en petuseketan chibalet natana tulueta ba gotab Jehova en tulono parak ak kitorori kosir tulono ketan che mengechin aktun itendenjin olatan pororiosek tugul natana.
Yes, nata.
Okay.
Kale bukuit netilil ite betut nengete kotab Jehova komi barak ako ngete pororiosek chun tugul konruochi nebo Jehova. Ko kale kitabutab it's the same verse Micah and Isaiah. Kale kitabutab Isaiah kakoit saisiek chekitinye saizi chengete ng'oliotab Jehova kotononi mising ako ng'et biik chun tugul pororiosiek chun tugul kobwochi nitok bo Jehova. Ko kito neko ACK ko kong'et kityo ACK ko fulfilling that verse the verse. Amu kokoit mahali kole kanisa enough is enough. Kakoit mahali kakole kanisa you either listen to us or you just walk away. Kakoit mahali nekale kanisa ngot ko mawobwonchinech acheket kou ye kimwoitei obe sang obo rallies eng olin bo sang matitoboisie biik chok omwochini lembechek mokochini kasisiek nyu mwoe ng'alek akomwoe kanisa kabisa akotuye akonome Biblia ako yutok pulpit is where miracles happen. Pulpit is where we listen to the word. Pulpit is where the voice of God hears. Ko nguno ngot inyo kang'et anendet kikwea Jehova anyoyu ak inye nekikwein Jehova eng politics ak inyonye ng'alale tuguk chechang ko kakiistoege yoto. Ko kito nekokeyai makosa ko pastaek icheket che kolel icheket amu icheket che moik the voice of reason. Icheket che moilechi biik kero matitokwa kuni amu mainet the word. But any pastor who has taught his people and his politicians the word, I fellowship in a church. Awindi kaniset netindo 10,000 people. Ama mi betut nekikole ingen pastor amu soiwech kuma mi betut nekikokona pastor nafas kolejo Damaris nyomwaite sera chekuket ing yu ak atinye 10,000 people at my disposal in Nairobi. Indosome MC anan ko MP anyoru. Lakini tom kokona pastor amune kikoneta pastor ngoliot ak kikoneta pastor kole Damaris uni kaniset kobo kuni 1 2 3 kaniset ngiyai kuni kobo 1 2 3 ko kiinetech achek ko acheket chekingen ako tia politicians akot Murkomen konyone kanisenyo Murkomen senator konyone kanisenyo mami betut nekikikochi Murkomen nafas konyonyo kong'alale ng'alekab UDA akonyone kanisenyo mi biik chang biik chebwone chang ambassadors chebwone kanisenyo lakini mami betut nekikikochi amune kiinetech pastor kule uni ng'oliot ko kikenai akichek as congregants ak politicians chekemi kanisa noto kele mi tuguk chemakoi kiyai eng Parklands Baptist Church mi tuguk chemakoi kiyai kabisa ko kikinetech ko mangen ale amune singemande eng kanisesiek ko mangen asale kanisosiek chun alak ko makinet bichu kele mamakat inyi ng'alale kuni anan amu kaker chepkondok pastor ale sikesom Jehova nyoetab kat ak ketestai. Ko yotok as kwayanchine kabisa ACK ak kwayan ale onginet biik chok kele kanisa ako ole kimi kaptoror ko kaptoror ako kikekure ng'oliot ko kaptoror komanishani kole toror yu. Ko yo imeche chito ing'alale chu tugul chu ikur rally ngiyaba in 64 anan iwe Kapsabet stadium ak ikur rally iwe Uhuru Park ikur rally biiku kalya simach chebo kanisa. Konoto kityo nebo ameche amwa ale makat kinetkei amu kamwa Biblia kila kitu komi Biblia Kundakinoe kakoit saisiek chuto kimwoe saizi kele it is in that last days. Lazima konyo chi tugul ak kiyonji biik amatite keng'alal amu ndakisomoni gasetitab rani. Kakoyan biik kole man matite kebe kanisa kesom kurainik.
Okay. Inye ko kandoindet noton nebo chamait noton nebo bolotet nebo chama cha mapatano. Ako en nguni kakiba lewenisiet en tirilet noton nebo chama cha mapatano. En ng'alalet nebo kanisa ni sobit kebe ng'alet age Damaris.
Ikere chama ya mapatano komitu kingetau chamait kiamwa kila ale mitu chukokikera in Kenya amagichamchi kita netai ngemwa kele education. Somanet mi biik chechang mising chelen mameche somanet mameche aek mwalimu mataeku lakini saizi ndanyone lakwet ka kokere komplaineni biik ng'alekab CBC amune ng'alia netai kokuni ngonyo lakwet ka kole mama kakileche kale mwalimu keyai kuni isubi chekamwa mwalimu ko nguno ngot komaking'et kinet mwalimuinik the education sector if we don't give them what we need, the policies we need as a country for them to understand. Ko icheket chu nyokoneti lakwet. Nyineti tukuk chekendochi lakwet metit mwalimu. Ko chotok cheyani lakwet. Amu kondelen Kenya yo makolechin lakwet no teacher said. Kakole mwalimu kayai kuni inyende nemengen. Ko nguno one of the things nekiyai as chama mapatano kebendi in this coming election ko imeche kelechi biik kiwale education sector. So the education sector ko icheket chekanyo konet biik from the beginning kele this is what's supposed to do. The other part nekimeche sikisub missing ako nitok ko asawe kila ko in culture ngin Kalenjin ko very important key. Amu biik chechang ngi okunde subi okot facts saizi. Kwa lakwet kityong Nandi anan kotalina chepyoset kityong Nandi netindo chamait kongete kokisich biik or rather from the beginning mami chitab kutit na lady nekitoi chamait tugul ko murenik tugul ko men ako ikere ile maraisi it's a space that is not easy ningiwe mahali kokerin murenik amu icheket ko 20 ko inyekei ko agenge in Kenya sai ko chepyosok ko somok chetindo chamainik ko kokimeche sikeng'et kitau kinet biik cho kelechi in the spiritual realm Biblia a woman is a gate in the spirit ko biik acheket cheke we give birth acheket cheke siche lagok acheket cheke siche any information ako ngotomo kot kwai anything in dunia kotomo kemwochi a man the first person they tell is a woman the women are mostly in prophecy ko kita nekokilen as chama ya mapatano kimeche kewal that culture nemakilen kityo kasinyu ko jikoni as Damaris kasinyu ko kokwongchi lagok akaibu beek ngainakine kokobek betusiek choto kokoit betut nekilen iyoe ne ketuye kwen lakini with respect it will remain as a submissive to the husband but still kenyor the positions in the society so that culture is what we're looking at to help the other part nikemeche keyai ko science meyoni biik lakini as a bora ndamwon science ndameche kityo arane na theory alipanin kityo chepkondok mutai anan alipan KEMRI chepkondok chechang nea ketau theory akoyoni tugul so chama ya mapatano kemeche keng'alale ng'alekab science kabisa akilechigei hapana uni the other important part nekikotoret ane nekimeche keyai as chama ya mapatano ko media amu chito ne controleni media ko controleni the minds of the nations ko ikere ile akot I'm sure ko ikere through comments sai as an example ko ikere through comments mi biik chechubisie asubuhi saa 6 jioni mi chito newendi kityo internet kasinyi kochubis gotko me supporteni chinyi ko inendet kochubisie kityo makoi okot mwaun with wisdom kolechini kateae 1 2 3 ak wisdom lakini chito kita nae kochubisie kityo so that's one space that we really want to work on akemeche kelechi vijanaik chok tos imwaite sera chekuket komie amechubisie politics chekimeche sikebe sai ak 2022 kelechini mami haja nebo chubisie matoretin kichubisiet amu nde somani psychology kelechinin ngotachubin bore melen ile kachubin amu kaki nekami orinyu nekabaru I reflect myself in you ko ngotko kasinyu ko kityo ngotko aker ale iberber ko amu aberber koro ko aker ale ikwong'ot ko amu akwong'ot koro so kilen kinet biik in this space ya mapatano kelechi biik kai vijana matatu kekany kechubisie kimuchi kemwoun ki vizuri amu kele for example ngot ko kalen amwachi deputy president something as Damaris ko amwachini with wisdom akaleji ikere deputy president ndakane nye kataye kuni akuni sokwa banda kuni sokwa amu we cannot refuse and the fact that he's a leader and the fact that he is actually a kingpin in the Kalenjin community. So instead of kasi ni kichuba jubi ngiunget ko ron ko imen ko rab rutani jube nginget ko ron ko rab Uhuru Kenyatta ni jube amami gini ni mengen ko tijata ko jube in the first place me watching ko jube amu meng masomani. So as politicians kaita nafasi ni gileji ni kanisa as mapatano matitike jubisi let us use the space of media in a good way.
Absolutely. And I think that is so powerful, very important. Ana chang pik chile ana blog ni alianen nginga subu saita mana kenga na tiboti boisi na betut ka ichut Facebook. HB manipulate videos picture inek photoshops asabit keyboard chitaga kamagararan. And ne summit ne itinye and peak tool jaran chipogalenji peak mengeche na youth missing guna gebe leoni set na tana magelangat around 335 days jana ke ba leoni set ba 2022 ana laga sarta go very critical missing peak to mengeche je ba ise musa na ter peak me lambaga big che kimuche ke ngalak silingonam siling bagala ke le ba tu yeta go wake uchubi CM agar posters jaba competitor ngi ba te le za competitor agar posters mato wanji gunyana na yana go nyan na tango koma stand gile yana ngala gap zoning koma stand gile nguna ko tarakanit na tan nyane tion stronghold nya magi chamjeni piga lak nengala ta pila mun nguna imiten NCS I mean politics ago ngene le ndam siasa na tan ba Kenya.
Bore kita na mojini vijana egis mingen jitai ane ki kwami kingen big chango le kemikano lakini mami betu ti kemikano nikikiju ogot my former boss mami betu nekega sile kikiju the other party kwa mugi kingen gele you never know in 365 days kundai ku president of India no jirono ni kwa jup chita nin igere nguna the problem is betu shejugot kesire bigasit Mr. Bore alena moji youth ko kigero ko an example yesterday our sister Terian Chebet ko tasire jiji gasi angulen go sirji gasi kulen go ro duk cheki gasirat kinye ko igere le matu konyor gasi ako jita ni tindo skills ako ko gero bi ko baldos bi kulen go te gajen gasi lakini mako go jita gasi ni matindo moral is a very key thing ndio so mani kitabu tab Daniel in fact so man segi moji youth kasi tab ulimoita Biblia ngalega chita ne magat kesir in palace but now in this situation go government agunde subi piga kanisa ko net vijana ekcho the skills that are needed for Daniel chapter 1 verse 1 to 6.
Okay, Daniel chapter 1 verse
yes verse 1 to 6
verse 1
to 6 ko the values chemaga ugot kejuzeni leader ugot nyeni imiga in chita no imisanda ananimi iya biashara ngungiti ameje iger these qualities singibi juzeni a leader mutai ngom komatindo qualities iju itebeke komye ile katanene katokyo Daniel kanyoro soma
Daniel agenge agoilo magole kinyo Nebukadnezar laitoriata Babylon Jerusalem ago yem en kenyit notan wasomok notan ba laitornatab Joachim laitoriata Juda akinde gitayat eutab Nebukadnezar Joachim laitoriatab Juda koboto tuguk alak eran chebo gotab kamuktoindet kiip tuguchoton koba emetab Sinar agoi gotab cheptalelinyin ak konde tuguchoton gotab konoraik eran chebo cheptalelinyin and somok kamagala kingololjin laitoriat Aspenas paunindetab kiptainik asgomut alak en lagokab Israel jeran chebo iyatetab laitoriat ak biik eran che tagunotin en angwan neranik eran che kimakotinye berut chekimotinye berut ak ko kararan ako utotin en ngamnatet jeran che ngomen en naet ako guitos ungotik eran chebo ngamnatet ak cheu choton che kitinye kamuget kotononsa en kot noton nebo laitoriat sikobit konet laitoriat sobit konet laitoriat ichek ng'omnotet ak kutitab kaldeik. Ak mut komwa kole ak kingat laitoriat kikochi icheket amitwogikab laitoriat cheyame betut age tugul koboto choton chebo divaik chekiye inendet ak kingat kole kebai kenyisiek 3 siyeibata kenyisiek choton kotononso en taitab laitoriat. 6. Kimi anyun en choton en lagokab Juda, Daniel, Anania, Misael ak Asaria.
Kale namwa kainet nekakimwa eng yoton ak Nipaz. Kale kimi chichi gate. Inendet nekiripse kurget. Inendet nekiyoni kole ng'o nenyone ako ng'o nemanyone. Ng'o nechutu koi, ng'o nekere inendet nekikere qualities chebo vijanaek. Kale naleji vijanaek in this season right size. You need a person at the gate. You need somebody who can vouch for you. You need somebody who can mention your name. Mechen kemwoe kele kakicheng engineer. Ko lazima itinye chito ing yundo yun nekangeng'olole engineers kotokolen kameche Damaris ko engineer. Well, you need that kind of a person. Lakini sinyoru this kind of a person, kakile neranik chekomokotin kobwa kokotindo ng'omnotet, kokotindo knowledge without blemish. Kale kukui netilil, kale vijanaechu neranik, in fact kale the word ko neranik. Kale kikichuteni vijanaechu kouni, one, handsome and good looking. Kumaanishani kole lazima kokailachke, kai-invest in yourself korok ile katauni. Ako kita na makinet neranik ko kanisa kuyo. Makinet keleji, are you ready for the marketplace? Are you ready for the marketplace? Ole kimi Daniel saa hiyo, kokimo komi kanisa Daniel. Mat ko sa chi kole kimi kanisa betushek choto. Kimi ole kile shrine. Jo kikoro Nigerian movies kokere kole shrine kwano. Shrine ko kabonindet. Ole kikinde tugucho tugul ko kabonindet uri.
Kapkurusut kole.
Yes, kapkurusut. Ako kito nekiyai Daniel, he interpreted the dreams of the king in that marketplace. Joseph did not interpret the dream of the king komite kanisa. Kimo komi kanisa. Kimi kotab the king ole King Hero, he was supposed to save the Egypt. Matito ko sa pik ako mamoy wag manit keleji ak vijana you must be in the marketplace. Igere Muislamu age tugul bore. Muislamu kuchute ba. Lakini makoye maye. Amu religion nenyinet kolejin magiye maye. Ako ko kolejin Muislamu maye mayek. Ko lion. Ko iyani ile maye maye amu Muislamu. Ko kalia inye kijana ngelejin ngiwe marketplace ole kakiyae usherati kakiyae tukun che kakiyae imeche ichut that kind of usherati ngiwe ole mi bolatet ikose kochubisie biik imeche akinye ichubisie ako i kijana kakeutie kele in the next few years you're 2025-26 tun kechenge biikab kasisiek amu kotebe some Indian High Commission here someone who works there kun aleji ne nokere vijanaek sing'ololji vijanaek chu kotecho kita kibendi netai ko Facebook akebendi Twitter ak Instagram kikere kele ne chu koiposteni ngot ko yara you team player tugul jao siring CV meje ina ile kibendi ano kibendi kityo Facebook in amu yoto kemwoe your real character kwa has vijana size kebendi 2022 meje ina kita agenge kotolen 60% lakini kwa CS nebo youth kolen kwa 75%. It is in statistics. Acheket chikebire kura. Acheket vijana chikiyonjini bichu kobwa ng'echere. Kwa kalia inye kijana keabusen kelejin kikonin meche siket. Kit agenge ameche amwochi biikab kutit rani bore, ako it is with all due respect, is meche itebege ile kot nin age ko ne nekikochin ako ne nekekonech achek kotab kaa. Meche itebege ile ngebendi bargaining power ko kasamut kolen Moses Kuria. Achek ko kikokoeke meche 1 2 3 4 5. Amune tinda numbers Kiambu inege bore. Kiambu inege. Kondena me votes cheba Baringo, Bomet, Elgeyo Marakwet, Kericho and a bit of Nandi. Muth. Ko tugul ngiyum tugul ko Kiambu inege. Amune ngete bichwe oli namugi kitunjo lota kangin.
Batuluet ye.
Yes, kubendi kota katar chito form 4 kikochi ID ipke register and vote. Ko inye nekotebendi bi register ni biik sikebirchi ching'ung anan ko ching'ung nebo kurait ilion ilabat sanda ak bichubisie ak ikere bet ak ibire bet ngin komi nin kakong'et mapema kakonyo town tindo degree lakini kete mkokoteni makiesie iman ak ikonyiti amu makomi kasisiek lakini kito nekalen amwochi biikab kaa vijanaek missing koni matitokany keabusech ak ilejinech uni ak uni ng'et kityo akitebeke ile chichi ng'ololwo kuni sai keng'ololi kuni tos ane ko ain neraniat nebo gaa ko koyoane chichi ko koyoane the last 5 years tos kokochopwech computer tos ko une sugulisiek korok ketoune yoto une sugulisiek kokere another MP in Kericho and I must applaud him openly ine ko invest in yang lagok dewendi sugulisiek sai katech classroom okot age nebo Uasin Gishu kokere basi zimenunuliwa ko amu kere chichi future neng'wang'et as vijana okondolen kosom rani kurait kutukokochin amu kokolya he has invested in you the youth acheket chikebire kura we have 72.5% ku 20% amu chun alak they don't care 20% are the ones who decide what you will do, are the ones who decide you as a youth what will happen to you. Kunguna mo kibendi 2022 bore ko lazima kengalal ko vijana kilejige okonda kosirto BBI ata juko tami barak yun ko youth mami ata ko tami barak yun ko ladies ko in as women mami sai ko ngalal mila ko ngalal tina mo she does trainings ile no live kuleja ko len ko in training in Uasin Gishu actually Rift Valley generally amugo this Rift Valley kale ko cheng ladies chechang chiko tapwane kolen amu kolen kenet ke kele how are we going kolen ko cheng youth chiko bo missing comment what chache tu lakini kale ko amu statistic chiko kolen gaya ko ba youth sekena kele kitokchini ke ano kale ko nget youth ngolen ko mami ladies kabisa kale ko in maybe Uasin Gishu ungepata watatu waine Kitale watatu waine akojuta ko exposed ko lakini ngiwe kale ko ngwa vetarakaniti Embu and Meru. College got ko paljin ge ne akule no you have not done this you have done ko paldos ne ko college ge what is the difference kale bi gabolin ko very vocal open magi chugalen culture ise got ko moy ko yu college na ji moy tortej metelembeche aku miche konet ke they have a passion to learn kita ne kata ge as youth ne kata wendi agitau Facebook agimi Facebook ngete koron women kumi again jing that Facebook is very good by the way in fact me I'm paid in communication through digital communication. I run a separate company for digital communication but what do? We post what can attract my clients ngutata wa post na kwa Kass FM or kila kuto ko biruwa chairman buliji na yange ni Damaris ngo ngala le Kass FM gomnye misi ngeti nyoto artist kuni anan ngot ko ain an artist ange nangalal jokingly or ange nangalalin ko abaishe the same space lakini that will bring me money. Let me use
the value. Yes,
let it add value. Like whatever you're going to type, even now as I'm talking to you, let it add value. So good then go jita a writer. Agapo here some few kalingjin men who really write very very good articles that you'll read and kungotalena jita nakata sruwa speech kutogo jengin yende lakini mat ko yega cheka nget ko our culture yani we are just known amu bore in every life. The Bible says in Jeremiah chapter 1 verse 1 to 5, before I formed you I knew you. Ingenile bore makitinye Kenya I guess mami okotane ole to sawe kinda joba Kenya agonda Nairobi at this particular time kunda gimiche joba wajamani ole mi precision. I will go when you talk of, if I ask you Italy today you will say fashion. I ask you about Germany you will say precision. I ask you about Nigeria 411 lakini I choose to say they're aggressive. When I come to Kenya, if you ask somebody about Kenya they'll tell you two things. Corruption. The first thing is corruption and athletics. That's what we are known for. So thing is majeke angungu nangeva in the Kenyan context gileni tebe mkalenjin jita kijana yat kuto kigemwon ileni tebe kogoyat kuto kigemwon lemindet kuto kigemwon their character kogito nakata mjane ke ai gilen kecheng go gilen kecheng engineer go yega cheka kagimi yuta gilen kecheng communication kwa cheka cheka kumangu gilen kecheng public speech ku wakimbiaji gilen kecheng wakimbiaji kibone kwa nget Uganda kwa muten HP kungelen kecheng pichu kuin lakini ndakiyumi kekonu sautit agenge. Do you know we will not vote the wrong people amu kakebwa as one voice as vijana kebwa one voice akekosini kele ngipkechoose ni 1 2 3 4 5 akemeche akichek kotoretech biikab kanisa kolejech kimeche ochosen such a leader amat koek biased kimeche kechosen a leader nelion 1 2 3 4 5 6 kungakakenai kele which leader nekechooseni onget vijana anyun yaumike akobendi pool akobiroti tugun otebeke ole angeni katononi Damaris tos sera che alda Damaris kochunyu kotoretech achek anan jib kotoreti Damaris ak familia nenyinet. Ko ngotko kotoreti Damaris ak familia nenyinet amu atinye history nalen kityo kasinyu kotoreti Damaris ak familia imete. Lakini ngotko koiro ile chichi kotindoi roho nebo vijana ako tindoi roho kokochobwech barabara ako ndamatindoi sine ikere ile kokotoretech akot yo matindoi ikere ile kotokokonech chego konotok chito nemakat ochusin.
Absolutely. Asikobit kituche munen sait ne kakolabat Damaris ko kotomo kebe ng'olyot noton nebo let ko en polotet noton ne tesetai en nguni ko keker chamaisiek chechang le mbatulwet komwae kole naye tos kiame kongo tos kiboisie ngo en chama cha mapatano tos otinye konye koi chairperson oboisie ak chamaisiek alak anan ng'alekab coalition en ito nekibendi kura nenyone ndai nguni.
Kiamwa komwae kilale chamaitab mapatano ku the first fundamental ko kas Jehova. Akemeche kiteptosi ak kanisa saizi keng'ololi ak biikab kanisa, keng'ololi ak bishops, keng'ololi ak alliances chebo kanisa. Aketebe kele kitinye about 8 months to go anan 11 months to go kiyoni ngo as one of our leaders. So kimi oret as neketebe kele ngo, lakini ane ko Damaris ko ameche kityo keng'et kit agenge ketoretkei keker kele which leader nekechuseni. Okot as bororiet nebo Nandi, ole mi bororietab Nandi komi Damaris. Amu ako kito ne sinai ile fani dunia ako fani Mungu akine sait age konda mahali ole ka mama nenyunet kobunu Kipsigis, baba kobunu Nandi, kitunjo Murang'a. Ako nguno ngilen mami kit netos imwangoti ile ane aba kotini kile amu lagok kekure kainet ni. So ole koi ako kwaker ale it's very strategic amu ndalen ko tai ka ba tononin ga ko to tebe biikab Murang'a kole ngikikoite tuga kaliasib kotononin Mosop, kaliasib kotoret biikab Mosop missing ako ka ko Murang'a. So sai sietoi kot kainet mapatano ko kwalen sekeng'et ketuye pamoja. Ko pichu komwa amu kole Moses Kuria it is not negotiable. Kimeje 40%, kimeje this kind of seats ngejere. Kwa muso koma Moses Kuria kunoto na kutindoi biik, tindoi biik chechang ako makoi kiwile kakiutye Mount Kenya. Kotamwachini chito amut bora lechini kingebwone kaitaka kokibwone kokoi ako kingimanda sang kokipkong'et eng sang kolen kole baba nenyunet kiwekto sang lakini mami maba melen sile kimeto kikoi kokany kotokoi kakobwa ko kiyonchi kobwa ko kokalia making'et biikab kaa ne nekonye kiboru sai mapema nemakinai kele kibendi ano mau tumdo sine kele ngibendi tumdo ibitipche eng sang ko ndakichupin kelejin weke kotokoi itipche akiku patient. Kokameche ane bororietab kaa as mapatano keku patient a little bit akesa akekutunya kesa mutai ngelen kakitoret chichi ako kora leaders chekitinye sai ole mi bororietab kalenjin komi mapatano. Ako mapatano milen ile missing ko tokoi kolen lakini ngot komi bororietab kalenjin ole mamakat mami sera chebo Jehova ako meyoni kanisa komakoi kibe. Lakini angen ale bororietab kalenjin ko biik chesoe, bororietab kalenjin ko biik cheyoni Jehova. Ko yotok asialen mapatano kibendi man coalition. Ayani ale kibendi coalition we will support a candidate for sure. But now we are still praying. Kisaya kelejini Holy Spirit kobarwech kele ng'o nekotokisupporteni eng yu. Ako uzuri kekere so far ko chita uyo biik aeng icheke chekokomwa kole meche koek president. Anan somo nguno kikonyi komwoiwech akichek kikonyi kokurech. So far kotom kokurech any one coalition as one person who has a coalition kokurech icheket kolechech ngeng'alal. Kotom kiro biik chun alak en kikure biikab UDA. Icheket kolecho Damaris put chama ing'ung sinyo UDA ko kwanai ale ko anyway ko moko sautitab deputy president ko one of them. Ko ane kityo kolechinike ngokurech deputy president akeng'alal eng meset akomwoech kole katauni kesupporteni amu machitab kutit ako chitab kaa ko kikotoretech and in the last few years we've seen what he has done. Ko achek kemwoe kele tom kokurech biikab other coalitions ko betut nekakurech we will sit down, analyze and see who we will support as mapatano, but for now we are praying.
Absolutely. Nothing was said in Nguni Damaris chairperson, nothing about Chama Ya Mapatano. Ngana pala ta so bita hitu chembetu nothing about ine to sunenga laga registration camera future plans jotinye sigituch in Rani Damaris.
Wiki ni nyoni mi kericho at Bomet. Kia a lot of registrations, which has not been easy considering I'm a woman, young. Those have dominated areas already. Lakini God has been faithful. Kugonate kanisa missing, big up kanisa kubwane kwa registration. Agesame kwa gelein. Gutiga se ile mimi comfortable masina nan pijun gotinda chama ine nywane. You're welcome. Chama ini kubachi tukul, you're welcome. It's a mapatano. You're welcome. You're still young. Agigese ile uyanga we masi kumiji tanitenda kingin kwa so many ngase tita ingele mi chama ishek thaizi joko kone kule kikochin ngo chama aje makitinye cho aje kelen kityo nyo kama ziwa akinyo nyiketestai tugul ketech chama ini one step at a time aketechke mapema simutange bendi in ketebe ngejarani kutu ketebe ngejarani akelen kitinye biik chukile lakini so fast forward registration kotestai komye kikoitoi press statement next week on how far we've gone. Akimwachini biik ab kakelechini mami kiy nebo maana kusaet. Usaiwet chama ni mpya. Mawikilechi koketebi missing chama ni mpya. Kito nekisome ichek kotab kaa ko saet. Yo isoi iteschi Damaris eng saet ilechi Jehovah toret Damaris amu ko male dominated scene and area ako ikochi wisdom. So kokoni Jehovah wisdom. Simutai okot ngudalen Jehovah ye kakibut chama ini kechut UDA ko soso lakini usaiwech kito nebo maana kelen usaiwech ako nginyoru nafas iwe website nenyonet anan iwe ofisisiek alak tugul kitinye ofisisiek sai en kila mahali iwe yoto kityo kile ameche ajoin in chama ini ana atinye skills chukile you will come on board and we will support each other.
Absolutely.
Ako free registration.
Okay. Si taring tinvalet ko advice nitinyora in women in leadership mwa ile gibunote ko iger ko mas challenge agenge ngalaga male domination in kisiasa negit nebo katugonet and encouragement in mara young women leaders che machu bit komang icheget ako mara mangi kole starting point kwano kimuche bit kebaisen en oret noton magararan getegen advantage bige chile na taretin ako maimuch ko taret ku as expected ne ngalia ne advice ne ko bakini icheget.
Ladies, keep the name I work as I'm an example. I'm a witness actually that it is possible. Kukita na basa me ladies ka yange jito. Yange matinyo ko tigere ile agigere ile ne yange. But in the book of Ezekiel chapter 9, kukita ni mo ko yange in terms of whatever you're good at, make sure that people get to know that you're good at that. Ladies che jang chogera ne ko yui ko mongsanga mu ingen gole and to be honest, Bore, and I don't know whether it's favor or anything. So far, no one has abused me. No one has called me names. I don't know whether it's favor or just, I don't know. Maybe God has given me a covering. But everywhere I go, I have been accepted. And why have I been accepted? Amu kwagajibi an alternative. Ako kwagajibi myself as Damaris. Again, there's a track record of good. So what you do as a lady, you just come to my inbox. I will guide you. I will walk with you. But more importantly, and then remember, in the spirit, you are the gate. You are the gatekeeper. And we had, in fact, the name Damaris I was discussing yesterday in the Bible was a financier in Jesus' kingdom. There were no women in the 12 disciples. It's true, but there were women who were financing Jesus' campaign. There were women who were financing Jesus' ministry. So nguna the prophetic ministry nikimwaya jegi as a lady, as a woman, ameje ingetrani, amuitenye leadership skills. Igere ingen gagine ilito samuch andojibi chu akoko akwange tagere lago guni. Ita pole aki convince and be. The main thing is give them an alternative. Be that solution, that alternative solution, be that voice of reason. Ngobaldo speak me sing igere le gotinda balatet kuni iye kunyende nige kunu voice of reason. Iye kunyende nagateleji ni okay, calm down, let us pray. Calm down, let us do this and this. But ladies, more importantly, chibaga kaiga ngo somo. Mati toga ngwe pigi jege jeba masin chekanyo kong'ololso akobo tugukcho. Ngoek akichek ngong'ololdos kichun keng'ololdosi kimeche akichek amu it's Kenya, it's our country, it's our children we're talking about, it's our family that we're talking about. Ladies from Rift Valley, matito ka engaging ladies chebo Rift Valley komomi ako ngosoma ak ladies ngoker kakotonon your fellow woman mabotau chimba their past akoibu ng'alek chekibat kinye. We are all sinners. Nobody has a clean past. Akotau chu anye as a lady I'd expect ngomwoiwa kimeche kinet ladies bora kokimwoe amut ako ng'alali kele kimeche kinet ladies kabisa kele ngotiwe ballot box akiro John Mark nani titye iro Cherono fast tauni Cherono titye itebeke ile ako katamakochini Cherono amune 1 2 3 4 5 6 si choose anyun Mark lakini ki chito netai eng listino kaiker Cherono lakini si anyun itau itebeke ile matokoek Cherono amu kochubis yoin konyo kochubis bla 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 bla. The other thing nangen ale koiwei ladies chechang, especially some ladies chemeche kotonon en pingin Bomet kolen biik kakile ngoba rallies kolen murenik tom kitunin kolen alake itinye lakwet makitunin. That should not be the criteria whether I'm married or not. But the question is, can I lead? Matutau stories cholen amu tom kituna komakwae ku kandoindet. In the book of ngisoman Biblia in Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, kimi ladies chikimilin Deborah was a ruler and a king, and it is not noted Daniel. There was no part it was noted alikuwa na bibi na watoto. He was a eunuch, and at that time eunuchs were being you will read about eunuchs, but there was no place that is recorded in the Bible that Daniel had kids and children because he was a eunuch. He had been castrated, and so the thing is. Did he lead the Israel? Yes. Did he lead Babylon? Yes, he did. So what we are saying is stop getting personal and leadership, though it has a together, but this is the thing, ladies. Mangongeta lady rani kule kama cha MCA mota ibu story so tindala meeting ale jata ja kapsa kir qualities ile toreti biji yes akoi go mutech kanani yes akoi go mutech in parliament yes akoi go gone vitabu sek yes kai get those qualities ladies mas to go igakwege chungete you bring other ladies down. If you have financial support itareta wale dingoti gerile this lady man go matinda agotinda leadership skills agomatinda jipkondo and you have the ability, let's do this. Ladies, it's very simple. Matito kegu ati I have to be supported by a man or a senior politician, go to bed with them so that I get my nomination certificate. So that's the way we'll go back to that. So meaning let's go to bed or be my girlfriend so that you get a nomination certificate. Gone are those days. We will fight for the same space. So the thing is, ladies, if you see a lady who wants to vie and you're a woman, be that person's first cheerleader. Posting her posters, supporting her, give her some money, go to her rallies, give her moral support. Soji missing. So that's the thing. Ladies, it's our time, it's our season. It's that time of the table where when men decide to make decisions for us as women, we must also be able to challenge or accept these things that are made on our behalf. Because at the end of the day, maternity, in healthcare, awendi ngele referral lebate bego magwenyu mwana umorito li kungot ko majaban missing kwanende na nyalili anende ne badru ak lakwet ing sipitali ngot ko majabat sipitali kwanende na nyalili anende na muti ngele lawo garon sugul ngot ko majabat barabaret kwanende na nyalili as a woman ko galia me anili betuni ebrani ne ako ngotiro lady ni tononi sai ing chama it kimeje kineta ako mi forum ko ngibe page nyane ba mapatano iko ndo kainengu anani ko no address nengunge singetinye these trainings amugo tarete Jehova mi sponsors chokobwa agogonech kele kinet ladies ngalega in governance and being in the space obwa kile ameche kineta ameche aek that voice amne atononi monge na lot aunano mi a lady ne size big agoba branding how you dress, how you address people, how you hold a microphone, how you keep your hair neat or your nails. Me a lady go live on one of our sponsors. So when these ladies go, this is how you sit, this is how you address people, this is how you can give out your information without necessarily being abusive. And people will listen to you. So part of that personal branding, me a lady need to be size. So ladies, come out. Let's take the nation. That's what I'm saying. Yes.
Okay. Mugo missing Damaris ngalekaran chechen chebo katuganatab mangwale kainam chito age tugul komastangung kongeten ngalekaran chebo kanisa ngalekab boisiete musaknatet ngalekaran chebo kabit kesirke kora egun pirikab korkaikas en chama mapatano ko free magiyochin kiy age tugul isirke yego amwana chama kuna tagima kitu kinitan en betunotan nebo raine yadinyo ngaliana wala Damaris
ngobirak Jehova ako onge tunyagesa let us watch and pray. That's the one thing I'll say. Onge saji kandoik chogi usaiwej ako missing go onge saji kandoik in Uhuru wa Kenyatta. Ako amu kwali there's no way we're going to another marriage without sorting out, without healing. We need to see these people back together. Onge saji gele kongecho bako kotuamu lelwe kwa kowe ako ibagenge. Ako onge na limea ni bichang lakini kale Jehova kale causing titiene mi cause ke kole mamis miat ne sire nyoetab ka ko walen kenyochi ke kate kita nebo maana ko kenyochi ke ka sing gebendi tayo lin ko makitinye baggage amu kakile ngot ko menyochi chi kat ko inyende ibe msigenywa ko ameche ke ko bororietab kalenjin kele ongenyochi ke ka ako inyochi kat chito ne ikase ile ka kongemin missing muguleldo inyochi kat akitestai en sera chekuket matito ngetuitosi leaders ko keng'olole kityo bichun kikochin more authority. That is their negative energy ngoibot icheket lakini achek as biikab kaa kenai kele kilyochini bororienyo kilyochini ngetau let's change the narrative kenyochi ke kat aketau akesochi biik chok simutai ngebendi tai komakitinye makiboti miletab biik keeku kityo acheket chekakieku without blemish.
Okay. All right, we're missing maonge agetunatan garana Damaris in all your endeavors ko beroni Jehova agimagi tukinutan betunatan barana nyaga da sawara betutagam agas wiginatan nyona gara gotinye press statement so be karage butugul ngeten olibo Kass TV nata Filton Rabiwat kaina nyun ko Stanley Bore ager chita ikachin ge challenge dogo betut kayaden vadu got ko Facebook agas ka go cheren social media ka go cheren Damaris ko nyem keri la negit natani muchiyai netes value sabengo ngeten wach awo imen chita natani gitau Facebook na gitau social media chum ni login in ka go nyora chep content ka go nyora silingi ta go nyora dollar en yonam aninye ni baisin go user tos kenyorune ngibwatitan agityo ketej ke agetech imenyon noton nebo Kenya birure Jehova jak tungro jam Jehova ketuyen betunoton nebo karon amagun ke betunoton kararan testai ger Kass TV.